Hi everyone, my name is Jose Crispy, and today I want to talk about a work-life issue that hits everyone very close to home, and that would be the lack of paid family leave in the United States and why that needs to change. I recently read a op-ed from the New York Times titled "You Shouldn't Have to Beg for Time Off" by Tish Harrison Warren. The article opens with the powerful questions: why is it so hard for Americans to take time off when they need it the most? The line grabbed me because I've seen that it looks like when a family has no choice but to keep pushing through crisis without support. In her piece, Warren argues for a national paid family leave policy. She points out that the U.S. is one of the only industrialized countries that doesn't guarantee paid leave. Now for new parents, not for new parents, not for the sake of caregiving, not even for people dealing with mental health crisis. She backed this out with data, but also with real stories of families forced to choose between their paycheck and their loved ones. That's where the hurt of the issue is. This is where my own story connects. Yeah, so this is my own story that connects. After my father passed away, my sister Monica, still in her early 20s, had to step in and become the head of our household. My mom kept working at FedEx through her grief without ever taking time off because she couldn't afford it. There was no safety net, there was no space to rest or mourn, just work that that wasn't reliance, it was survival. This is a clear example of how our country places the burden of caregiving entirely on individuals, especially women, establishing that responsibility through small compensation policies. In the past, we talked a lot about structural support versus personal sacrifice, and this is exactly what that means. Sorry about that, guys, it cut off. My position is simple. The US government needs to implement a universal pay family leave policy now. This isn't just about convenience, it's about justice, it's about dignity, it's about keeping families strong when they're at their most vulnerable. Imagine how different things could be if my mom had been able to take a month, heal physically and emotionally without worrying about bills, or if my sister could focus on grieving instead of becoming a family accountant overnight. That kind of support changes lives. So my OP will argue that paid family leave is not a perk, it's necessary. It's time we stop calling caregivers personal problems and start recognizing it as a shared social responsibility. If other countries can do this, then sure, sure, sure could we. Let's start making families beg for time leave. They deserve it. Thank you.